What's up, everyone? Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you being here with me. Okay, in today's video, I'm gonna talk about Venezuelan scammers. Yes, you heard me say it. Let's get started. All right, welcome back. Um, you all heard me talk about this young lady several times, who I see about like maybe three, maybe four times a day in this area. She walks up and down the street, um, carrying, I guess, 1.5, 2 year old, and then she has this her daughter, which is like I'll say 11 years old, who looks a lot like her. So I've been talking about her quite a bit, and I wish I could take a picture of her, but that would be considered bullying. Because I've seen a lot of ladies, and a lot of ladies with kids have approached me. But this one here, I see, like I said, three, maybe four times a day, every day. And she, every time she sees me, she comes right straight up to me. Okay, like she's never seen me before. And she's like always in my face, talking about Venezuelan. Baby, baby, I'm hungry. My baby's hungry. Come on, baby, help me, help me. I'm from Venezuela. It's like the same thing over and over and over. She could be way on one side of the street, and then she'll see me and she'll cross over, and then she'll come like hop in my face. Okay, um, so I'm talking about her because just the other day I discovered something about her and her daughter. All right. So I don't know, maybe like 3 weeks ago, noticed a vendor not too far from the Santa Fe Mall. And he was dressed pretty nice, nice clothes on, nice hat and everything. And sells like sausages, hot dogs. He's making all this food. He has chips and a lot of different things. And I noticed it because it's usually always the same vendors there. So I saw him pull his little card up, nice, card and everything, vendor machine, whatever you call it. I don't know if you call it machine, but nice card. It was really nice. And he's got all his food hanging on there and everything. So just the other day, um, I was passing by and I see that young lady's daughter sitting next to him. And I'm like, what is that little girl sitting next to him for? And it just hit me. She knows this man really well because she's like really close to him. And I'm like, okay, this is either her grandpa or maybe her dad. Something's up with this, okay? So I just looked to make sure it was her. And so she kind of turned her head and I just walked by. Now, as I said, I've seen this vendor before, and he's not, some of these vendors really not aggressive, but they will say something to you to get you to buy something. And so I always just look at him and walk by. So I walked past again. As a matter of fact, it was just last night. No, it was the night before. I walked past late at night. I see the young lady, the one that's always talking about she's hungry. Feed my baby, please. We're starving, baby, baby. Please help us. Every time I see her, she's in my face. She's in black people's faces. Every time she see a black person, she goes right up to a black person. And she goes up to other people, but they just kind of like think black people owe them something. I'm telling you, I've seen them. I watch, and they see a black person, they go right up and get right up in their face. And usually these new ones do, new first time visitors do be given money, but they do stop everyone. So I walk by and she's sitting there. she's sitting there, and I'm looking, and I act like I didn't see her, but I did look, and I know she'd seen me. All right, and I kind of laughed to myself. I said, "Oh, this is the hustle out here, hustling people, getting in people's face, conning. Well, say conning people out of money. Let's say conning people out of money." And here, her dad or father, whoever it is, I would say he's about my age. I would say, okay, maybe her father. They got this business. They have a business, okay? And while the dad's out there, or her husband, but I'll say dad, is out there, selling sausages, selling food, chips, and all this other stuff. She's walking around the area conning people, talking about she's starving, she's hungry, walking up to people while they're sitting outside eating. It's a damn shame, man. This is a damn shame. And this is why I hate giving money to people who keep saying, I'm hungry, I'm starving, I'm homeless. This is one of the reasons why I hate doing it. So, yeah, she's a con artist. All right. She's a serious con artist. They have a vending business. Um, and she's walking around talking about how hungry and starving she is and being so aggressive. And the funny thing is that when I went by today, I didn't see I didn't see the vendor there anymore. I didn't see her father there. I don't know if she said, "Oh, he's because I spotted her or whatever." I was gonna report her or something, but all of a sudden he wasn't there. And this is like an important time because of the flower festival. It's like people from all over Colombia's here. This place is crazy right now. All right. So one other thing I wanted to talk about, because a couple of days ago, because she really was rude to me like a couple of days ago, and I was sitting down in another area, not this area, and she was up in my face. And I said this, the more I raised my voice, the more she got closer and closer and closer. She refused no. She just kept getting closer. She kept pulling her daughter up. They kept getting closer in my face. Baby, honey, sweetheart. And she started flirting with me. I gotta feed my baby. I'm from Venezuela. And I was raising my voice, and everybody was just looking. Everybody stopped. All these Colombians and stopped and started looking and see what's going on. And she was acting like, oh, I was her husband, and she's holding her baby, like, baby, feed my baby. And everybody was looking. So then finally, I saw a lot of dudes coming up. I just jumped up and said, yo, I'm getting out of here. She must be trying to set me up. So as I walked away from her, this Venezuelan guy come up to me, like in his mid-20s. He starts putting all this stuff in my face, like, hungry, young, Venezuela, bye, bye, bye. I said, no. He said, bye. I said, no. And he kept coming up in my face, and I spat, and I just looked at him. He looked at me. And then I checked him up and down, right, to see where his hands were. And he had on a psycho, what's it called? Psycho bunny shirt on. And it was new. It was new. This shirt he had on was new. Now, I recently was in the mall and I was checking out the shirts and stuff, Psycho Bunny. And stuff is expensive. I started looking at the t-shirts and they were like, what, 120 something dollars? Right? And I'm like, this dude walking around with candy and chips trying to sell and being aggressive, saying he's from Venezuela, asking for money. And he had a Psycho Bunny t-shirt on. Con artists, this is why I do not like giving money to people on the street. Now, I know there's people on the street that need it, but this is one of the reasons why I don't like to give money out to no one. To no one. I just don't like doing it. All right, so I just had to share the story with you. I thought it was funny. So if she ever comes up to me, I wish I could have took a picture of her father so she knows that I know. I'm sure she noticed me that they have a vending machine business. cot or whatever. I don't know what you call those things, but it was pretty nice too. It was a pretty nice one, man. They had like some nice food up there and food hanging all on the side and chips and stuff all on the side, bags of chips and all kinds of candy and everything. All right, so I just wanted to share this with you. Do not give out money. Don't do it. Thank you for joining me, Ajim, as well. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe and guys, comments. I appreciate each and every one of you. Ajim as well. Peace.